In our last video, we talked about Jalen Carter and how he was already creating so many problems for opposing offensive coordinators, especially on Monday Night Football versus the Buccaneers. However, I didn't want that video to take away from Jordan Davis because he's been absolutely demoralizing NFL offenses as well. And quite frankly, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are picking up right where they left off at Georgia. And in this video, I'll be breaking down everything that we've seen from Jordan Davis so far, but more importantly, why I believe he can be the next X factor in the NFL as an interior defensive lineman. However, before we get into that, real quickly, comment down below one player for the Eagles that has either impressed you or maybe even underwhelmed you so far this season in terms of their production. Now, not only has Jordan Davis been standing out on the field, but he's also found his motivation as well, that hunger, that drive. Players need to have that drive if they want to be something special, and it seems like Jordan Davis at such a young age is already starting to form that, and he's quickly becoming a true professional at such a young age. And Davis, whom the Eagles selected in the first round, number 13 overall back in 2022 out of Georgia, is starting to take after the veterans in the locker room and learning to prioritize the details off the field in his second year with the team. And Brandon Graham, a well-respected NFL veteran, has a lot of high praise for Jordan Davis right now, saying he's doing a lot of extra in the weight room, basically trying to say that he is diving into the playbook, he's diving into the film, he's learning off the field, trying to become a better player off the field, a better teammate off the field, and that's going to translate on the field as well. And once you can do that, you start to separate yourself from the guys who just show up to play football. When you dive in and when you really lock in, you could become one of the greatest football players in the NFL at the moment. So I think Jordan Davis is, yes, very young, but at such a young age, he's learning things that people don't learn until they're 27, 28, 29. Jordan Davis is doing this at a different rate, a different level, and this is something that we're going to see over the next few years. Him and Jalen Carter are going to be terrifying. And with that being said, all of this extra work that he has been putting in off the field is paying off on the field already. Going into week 3, Pro Football Focus listed Davis as the 4th ranked interior defensive lineman in the entire league, right next to or right behind Jalen Carter. He's right also besides David Onyemata, who is an incredible run defender, and Chris Jones. And obviously, to be in conversations with a guy like Chris Jones is saying so much. Now, before we jump any further into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more Eagles content all year long, and hit that like button if you're enjoying the video so far. Now, coming out of Georgia, Davis has been known for his proficiency in stopping the run game and his general ability to leverage his frame as a tackler. That translated right to the NFL level. In 2 games, Davis has 8 tackles, including 2 stops, which basically just mean run stops, which PFF defines as a tackle that can constitute a failure for the offense, basically a tackle for a loss is what they're trying to say. He also generated a forced fumble in week 1 against the Patriots while tackling Ezekiel Elliott, who had caught a screen pass. And to be completely honest with you guys, I never thought that Jordan Davis was going to be a great pass rusher at the NFL level. I knew he would be solid, but I didn't think he would do it at this level. Davis is also finding his footing as a pass rusher. According to PFF, Davis has taken 9 run defense stops and 33 pass rush snaps, and he has racked up 1.5 sacks, and which is tied for the lead with defensive end Josh Sweat. Additionally, Davis has 1 hit and 1 hurry in 2 games. Last year, finished the season without a sack and 8 quarterback hurries in 13 games. Regardless, Davis views his pass rush improvement as part of his ongoing development. This is something that I can see continuing to improve. He's already a very good run defender, already top 5 at this point of the season, but I think his pass rush is very underrated, and people are starting to sleep on their ability to get to the quarterback for this Eagles defense, and slowly but surely it is going to keep improving. And as it keeps going and improving, this defense is going to be completely deadly going forward. And the last thing before we finish off this video, guys, is you need to go check out Underdog Fantasy. They're having a crazy special right now that I need you guys to get in on. For anyone who signs up over the next week, I think the 4th of October they stopped doing this, but they will match your first deposit up to $500. It's usually $100. So if you put in let's just say $400. They're gonna give you $400 free to use. I mean, it is insane. Plus, that's not it. If you sign up using my promo code, which link is in the description and the comment section down below, if you use that code, they'll give you a free square as well. For example, you see these two lines on my on the video right now. They're gonna give you one, like, for example, Trevor Lawrence over half a yard. Easy money. All you gotta do is pick higher over half a yard and then pair it up with someone that's gonna hit. I'm gonna give you my card. I'm gonna go Amari Cooper over 4.5 catches. The Ravens tend to allow so many receptions to wide receivers, and I feel like Amari Cooper is a guy who gets a ton of targets in his offense. 8, 10, 7 catches, 7 catches. 4.5 receptions is easy. I don't know why it's this low. And then Travis Etienne over 68.5 receiving or rushing yards. Listen, I feel like the game script is going to go in favor of Jacksonville. They're in London. Jacksonville is coming off a horrible loss to the Houston Texans. I think they're going to be up this game, and I think they're going to run the football on a very... It's a decent Atlanta run defense, but I think this is going to be an easy hit. Let me know what you guys are going to put in. They have so many different bets. I mean, you can just go down them all and look at how many they have. It's so many. So go check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and let's get back into the video. Now, to be clear, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are absolutely dominating the game right now as a unit, but the Eagles in back-to-back drafts have stolen these two guys, and it seems like the NFL is just starting to realize how big of a mistake this was. Not only are they starting to grow as players, but man, do they have some great teachers in front of them with Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham, and even Javon Hargrave last season played a huge role in Jordan Davis' development last season. Now, comment down below how good you think this duo can be in 2 to 3 years from now. Subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.